Hare Rama, Hare Rama, O Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Gaur Premanande. Srila Prabhupada ki.
Hare Krishna, welcome everybody to the Sunday Love Feast. Today's lecture will be given by Her Grace Rati Manjari Mataji. Everybody big Haribol. I would request everybody to move a little bit more forward so the new guests can scoop in the back. So please come on. You want harmonium also?
As in our tradition, we will sing Jai Radha Madhava, Kunja Bihari, Gopi Janavallabha, Girivaradhari, Yashoda Nandana, Braja Jana Ranjana, Yamuna Tira Vanachari. Can you put it on the board? It's already there? Great. It's written by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. He's from the lowest, not low, but the first level on the altar, the second of the right. He wrote this song. And Srila Prabhupada said, in this song is the whole spiritual world is contained. If we would only realize that, it would really change the world. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Janavallabha Girivaradhari Gopi Janavallabha Girivaradhari Yashoda Nandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yashoda Nandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yashodanandana Braja Janaranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Janavallabha Girivaradari Jaya Gopi Janavallabha Girivaradari Yashodanandana Braja Janaranjana Yashodanandana Braja Janaranjana Yashodanandana Braja Janaranjana Yashodanandana Brajadanaranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Namam Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hey, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Hey, Nityananda Gaur Harivol, 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 Gaur Harivol. Nitai Gaur Premanande, Shri Radha Madhava Ki Jai. Haribol. It's like a mini break, isn't it? Before I start, I would like to thank the organization of ISKCON Amsterdam for inviting me to sit here. It's quite a special place, responsible position to sit on the Vyas Asana. I'm not qualified, but I'm also not disqualified because here I am. Yeah, so please bless me, and I pray that I can say something or some things that you, the people here, can use in your daily life, because that is where we are. We're living our life. We're having access in this movement to unlimited knowledge of very high level. We may not feel so, qualified to live that knowledge or even to understand it, but we have access to it. But we have to live our daily life, and it has to, we have to be able to continue, isn't it? And life is not so easy. It maybe never has been easy, but it's certainly not easy now. Would you agree? Yeah. As we speak, there is a big march going on in Amsterdam, in the Dam Square. Last time I checked, there was like 250,000 people on the line. And they're protesting against the genocide in Gaza. And that's a lot of people. Even if it's 200,000, it's still a lot. They call it the Rode Lijn, so they're with a red. I mean, I'm not speaking politically here. I'm just, the point I'm making is life is difficult. People are upset, they are protesting, they are trying to improve things. We are, but it's not so easy. Yeah. So here we are working on our spiritual life, each one of us in our own fashion, our own level, for our own reasons. But ultimately we all have the same reason. We want to be happy as long as possible, isn't it? We are all looking for ananda, for bliss, for joy. And that is because, according to Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita, our eternal position, our identity is full of bliss, full of joy and knowledge, and no death, no disease, no old age. And the fact that we are in this body, Srila Prabhupada, our founder Acharya, he calls it a foreign position. It's a foreign position. We are not supposed to, we don't need to be in a body, but we are, trapped. We are caught in it now. We have to accept it. We have to deal with it. So, in order to eventually enable us to become free from this body, which is the cause of so many miseries, not just for ourselves, just birth. Birth is painful. I mean, how many mothers we have here? Please raise, yes. I mean, I don't know about you, but for me it was the most painful thing in my life to give birth to my son. It's like, wow. I kind of woke up from it and I thought, now I believe in life after death. Because I felt like I died, but here I was still again alive, So it's so painful just to give birth, but also to to be in a womb, we don't remember because it would be too much. But it's so painful to be trapped like that and then to pee your pants. I mean, we don't want to go through the whole thing. It's just a lot of stress and suffering. And then, so birth, death, old age, disease are in between. It's a big pile of misery. And then also other people are looking at our body. They judge us by the way we look, whether we like that or not. They judge us by the way, the color of our skin, color of our eyes, the way we speak. And all that puts us into differences. We are all different, which could be beautiful if there was not this judgment attached to it. And that people actually can discriminate each other just on the basis the color of the skin. We know all about this. It's rampant. And Srila Prabhupada in his first classes, but always he was repeating this point. You are not this body. Your body. Once he actually leaned. And of course, some devotees, I mean, some of us, like for me, it was like 40 years ago that I encountered this movement. So it's like, I know. Where's the rasa? Where's the higher? I know I'm not this body. Do I? No, I don't, because I discriminate. I know so many things. That the main problems, the biggest wars, they're all caused by this misconception. It's that important that we, as members or aspiring members of the Hare Krishna movement, we should realize this, that we're not these bodies, and we're not entitled to judge each other by the way somebody looks. Whatever tiny bit of advancement in realization we make day after day, it's huge progress. Because we can see by our advanced devotees, they don't judge like that. They don't live like that. They are able to look at people and people feel seen, maybe for the first time in their life. And as they say, people will forget what you told them, but they will not forget how you made them feel. Another one, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. Because we're looking for this love, we're looking for Ananda, we're looking for actually our lost relationship with the Supreme. We're looking for that everywhere, and even the biggest atheist is also looking for that type of joy. So in that sense, we're all the same, as different as we look and behave and think. We're all the same, because we're all Mama Evamsa Jiva Loke. As Krishna says, Jiva Bhuta Sanatana. Manastani Indriyani Prakriti Stani Karshati. Who knows what Karshati means? Yeah, also. Thank you. But how it's translated in this verse as struggle. Prakriti Stani Karshati. Krishna says, all living entities are my eternal parts and parcels. Mama Evangsa. We are little jivas, little sample Krishnas. Prabhupada called it once. We are sample Krishnas. We are the same as Krishna, but very tiny. And but because we are in conditioned life now, in the material world, material body, Krishna says they're struggling very hard with the 6 senses, which include the mind. So there you have it. This is the verdict. This is why mental pain and struggle, it's so on the rise. I have a few friends, they're waiting to be admitted to therapy because they're suffering so much. But no, there's a waiting list. So sad. And there is a higher level of life. And it's in the Bhagavad Gita, it is in Srimad Bhagavatam. There are people walking on this earth right now who have that level of higher consciousness. And it would be good for us, it is good for us, to associate with them. That's why my main topic of today would be that yesterday in our Vaishnava calendar, we celebrated the disappearance day. We call that like the day that they left their body, of three important teachers in our line. And they are Srila Raghunath Das Goswami, Srila Raghunath Bhatta Goswami, and Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj. Now, some of you may know about them, maybe a lot. Some of you may have never heard of them. So I brought some of my pictures. I have like a museum at home. I thought might as well show some of them. Here are the 6 Goswamis of Vrindavan. Don't ask me who is who, I don't know. But there are 6 Goswamis who are the prominent disciples of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. You can see him on our altar on the highest level on the right. And the 6 Goswamis are Srila Jiva Goswami, Srila Rupa Goswami, Srila Sanatana Goswami, Srila Jiva Goswami, Raghunath Bhatta Goswami, Raghunath Das Goswami, and Gopal Bhatta Goswami. Just saying these names, just hearing these names, this is already purifying for us. Even we do not know them, we do not understand them, because they are like incarnations of mercy. They only came, they are eternal associates of Krishna, Radha and Krishna in the spiritual world, as Manjaris, very young girls, girlfriends of Srimati Radharani, servants. They came also in the pastimes of Gauranga to assist him in his mission of spreading the teachings of Srimad Bhagavatam. Yes, so Raghunath Bhatta and Raghunath Das Goswami are 2 of the 6 Goswamis who left this their body in the calendar yesterday. So before I get into an endless stream of stories about them, which we do not have time for now, so, yeah. The reason I picked them is, except from the part that it just happened yesterday, so it would be nice as today for a topic, is that I'm noticing that we are all looking for heroes. We're looking for role models. Just the fact that these 250,000 people are standing on the museum line right now, they are protesting the lack of leadership. Again, I'm not saying this as a political thing. I have no particular opinion. I'm just saying that people want leadership. They want guidance, and that's necessary. So, but yeah, where people are not informed of this higher knowledge of that we are not our body, that our soul is trapped in the material body and is desperately wanting to get out, but we cannot just get out. We cannot escape. It's not, what is that movie? It's rated the best movie of all time. Shawshank Redemption or something. Yeah, Shawshank Redemption. Some like impenetrable, I call it prison. That of course somebody escaped. Our escape from samsara will not happen like that. We can only escape this cycle of birth and death if we actually qualify to go to that higher realm of consciousness. And for this we require purification. And just as every important thing we ever learned in our life, we had a teacher. Starting, hopefully, can't be sure these days, with our mother. Our father teaching us how to write, to walk, to talk. You know, we had teachers, right? So we need heroes, we need heroic teachers who walk this path, how to, just like Arjuna's asking to Lord Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita, this person of higher consciousness, how does he sit? How does he walk? How does he behave? We have to see it. Otherwise it's like, yeah, another story. Maybe it's true, maybe not. But when we see people like Srila Prabhupada, even you and me, we have not met him maybe personally, but we can look at images of him, we can listen to his classes, we can embrace his teachings coming from his own lotus mouth, and it's so powerful. I hope, and I would highly recommend all of you, all of us, me too, to listen regularly to Srila Prabhupada's lectures. Because he is the one, for us anyway, us Westerners, that has brought this timeless knowledge of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Lord Krishna, Bhagavad Gita, thousands of years old. He brought it here, not just by writing or translating the books, by living them. And this is what uplifted practically crazy people, drugged out hippies. That was his audience. But he didn't water down. He didn't just say, just take a little less drugs, or maybe you can become a vegetarian. No, he gave the whole parampara knowledge. Bhagavad Gita, verse after verse, again and again and again. Because he knew the power of transcendental sound. Just as we sang our kirtan in the beginning of this talk. How wonderful. What a relief it is. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. I mean, immediately you're gone. Do you have that too? It's like, wow, yes. And then we get back, okay, oh yeah, my groceries, my problems, my breakdown. No, we can be on this higher level, but then we have to take shelter of the transcendental sound. And also the fact that I'm not sitting by myself here, but I'm sitting with all of you. As some, spiritualists, they call it the unified field. Sounds very scientific, but it's like maybe more safe for people who are like a little bit against God, because God means so many things in this world. People are like fried with religion, and for some good reasons too. So let's just call it, we are now the unified field. We are united in this room, and we're hearing and chanting higher knowledge. We're exploring. So according to the Vedas, this is what human beings should do. Atato Brahma Jigyasa. Now that finally, after so many lifetimes, we have attained the human form of life, we should be inquisitive about the absolute truth. It's possible. We can do the same things animals do. What are they, Ahara, eating, sleeping, mating, protecting, defending. Yes. Isn't it interesting that the animals do this? They do it very well. They have claws. They make their own homes. They don't have to wait for too expensive houses with high mortgages. No, they just use their claws, and they dig their own hole. So we do that too, right? But there's one big advantage. That is this Atatu Brahma Jigyasa. We can ask why. Why am I suffering? Why all these things are happening? And then the good Lord, who's in our heart actually, Ishvara Sarvabhutanam. What's that verse? Yeah, that's another one. Yeah, I always mix them up. Sarvashari. He's in the heart. Trust me. Twisto mataksmiti jnanam apovanam cha. Yeah, I'm situated in the heart, Krishna says, of all living entities. And from me come remembrance, knowledge, and forgetfulness. Yes, thank you, Prama. So, he's just waiting for that. We have been animals and lower than animals for so many lives. Finally, here we are. We made it into human species, yay. But if we don't ask, now why? Why have I been suffering so much? Is there any higher thing that I'm missing? Is there like next level, in games? The gamers, there must be some here. It's like, you want to up-level your game. You don't want to be in the same level, chewing the tube. No, you want to get the perks. When my son was young, there was this game called Habbo Hotel or something. You know this? And there were these kids, they were just actually spending so much money. You had to buy, I don't know, a chair or furniture or whatever. You could so-called, make your hotel very nice, but they were using credit cards of their parents, spending so much money on fictional houses. Anyhow, Hare Krishna. It is another, way that we try to escape our reality because it's so difficult, So I'm not here to blame or shame, but the point is, it's always nice to go on a higher level, whether it's game life or real life. So we are meant for that. We are I call it created for that, to actually become fully liberated on a higher level of knowledge. And these personalities, Srila Raghunath Das, Raghunath Bhatta, Krishnadas Kaviraj, they lived like that. They were were born like that. So I'd like to say a little bit, and then as you listen, try to think how this relates to me. What can I learn from this person? Because they come not just to kind of live their own devotional, private, ecstatic life. No, they are also here to show us and for us to get mercy from them just by remembering them, praying to them. So I know it's too short to get into the three of them, so I'll just say one thing about Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj, which is immediately what would I consider is the main takeaway that I wanted to put in this class. He was a disciple of Srila Rupa Goswami and Srila Raghunadas Goswami. And who knows what is his special achievement? What did he do as a devotee? Who says this? Yeah, he wrote the Chaitanya Charitamrita. This is only, the first volume of that. This is purports are by Srila Prabhupada, but the Chaitanya Charitamrita is the authorized biography of Sri Krishna Chaitanya on the right up. He is not different from Radha and Krishna in one person, and he's the one who came in Kali Yuga, 1486, and he came to teach the Yuga Dharma for Kali Yuga, how we can be liberated. And he didn't come alone, maybe because it was a big job, is a big job. Maybe for him to enjoy himself with his associates. He came with these 5 personalities, the Panchatattva. So Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj, he was called Kaviraj. Who knows what that means? Poet, yes, thank you. Who gave him this title, do you know? Srila Jiva Goswami. He's considered, Srila Prabhupada said, one of the other Goswamis, a younger one. He is the greatest philosopher of the whole world. He wrote so many books and so exalted, it's amazing, just superhuman. And he awarded to Krishnadas Kaviraj this title because of his ecstatic, excellent poetry, how he wrote the Govinda Lilamrita, which are pastimes of Lord Krishna. So he got this title, and then the devotees were begging him, Maharaj, please, can you write the authorized biography of Lord Chaitanya? But he said, no. He didn't want to do it. He felt unqualified. He was already elderly. He was not even healthy. He was blind. His hands were shaking. He felt totally that he could not do it. But the devotees kept begging him. And then he asked the blessings also to the devotees. I think he had several Shiksha gurus to the other Goswamis, and he commenced this writing. And he was already elderly. He started writing this in 1582. This is actually almost 50 years after Chaitanya Mahaprabhu left the world. So it was high time. It was like, he already left, and there were diaries with lots of detailed pastimes, and he somehow or other, by lots of mercy and sincerity and just empowerment, he was able to compose this huge work. It took him many years, and he was like an invalid, but he did it. And he wrote on palm leaves, or it was like, it's really not a human endeavor, but he did it. And this, to me, is very inspiring, maybe because I'm 61. It's like, I still feel, not to compare, but I have still a bucket list, things that I want to do before I leave this body. And sometimes the mind says, it's too late, forget it, But no, there are persons, not only far away like Krishnadas Kaviraj, Srila Prabhupada. How old was he when he came to the West? Do you know? 69. Yes, Stephen, thanks. 69. He came from the West, from India on the ship. Then he started his mission here. And actually Newsweek, that's like the magazine from America, famous magazine. Jai Shishik Karuna Nitai Gaura Chandra Ki Jai Haribo. Newsweek, they noted Srila Prabhupada, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, in their list of late bloomers. Yes, he was number 5 in the list of 14 late bloomers. And they noted how he started so late with in his life with $7. He had no funds. He just started preaching, and now at that time there was like 1 million followers in the world. They said it later, and now it's even many more. Yeah. So, what about you, me? What is on our list? What is really something that you know you have it in you? It's like not a baby, but like a desire that you really still you want to do it, or at least you want to try and do it. So I'm sure we all have something. Maybe if you like, you don't have to, but maybe someone would like to share one of your desires which is not fulfilled yet. Hopefully a devotional desire. Yes, bro? Gopi milk? What did you say? Amazing. Gopi milk. Wow, that sounds amazing. Gopi milk, my goodness. Nice, thank you. Yes, that will be good, huh? Biological dynamical milk. Yes, Prana? Okay. Prana says, just for that everyone can hear, that the devotees in the temple, they want to try and get more ahimsa milk, like non-violent milk for the deities, for the preparations. Yes. Beautiful. We can talk, he says. What's your name? Kars. Thank you. Kars. Wonderful. Anybody else? Something you still know that you would like to do? Can be small, huh? Doesn't have to be huge. People are shy. That's all right, but you know. So that is the thing. Then we can pray to a person like Krishnadas Kaviraj or Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada, please, I would like to do this. You kindly help me, empower me. You know? Yes. And from Srila Raghunath Das Goswami, special person for me because in Krishna Lila he's said that he's Rati Manjari, which is my name. So I'm always a little bit like looking at him, oh my goodness, I need your mercy, you know. And he is young. He's young because he was a young, very fortunate, like literally a son of a fortunate family, like rich people, and the only son. And he wanted to be a devotee from young boy time, but his parents wouldn't let him because they wanted to further the lineage. So they gave him so much money and property. They had a woman so beautiful. She was looking like the goddess of fortune. But this boy was blessed by Srila Haridas Thakur, the Namacharya, and he only wanted to be with Lord Chaitanya. So he kept on running away, and the parents were desperate, and they hired guards, and every time they pulled this boy home, and then when they got him married, he was not interested in the marriage or in the wife, and then they actually at some point they were so desperate because he kept running away that they wanted to tie him down with ropes. And then I think it's the mother who said, look, if he's not attracted to this woman and all we already offered, he's not going to be tied down by a rope. This is not how we're going to treat our son. So at some point he got the mercy of Lord Nityananda. He is the one who in the Panihati festival, where the chipped rice and yogurt festival, there's also a festival on the calendar, Lord Nityananda, he asked him, you please feed all my associates with chipped rice and yogurt. So he was happy, he used his wealth to feed all the devotees, he bowed down to Lord Nityananda, he got his mercy. And at some point, I mean, I'm just really jumping the whole story. Sorry for that. Those who know it, they know I'm wrecking it. But anyway, if you like it, you look for it. It's in the Chaitanya Charitamrita in detail. So at some point, he actually succeeded. He escaped, and the parents thought, okay, that's it, Hare Krishna. He will be with Mahaprabhu. So then, when Lord Chaitanya left his world in 1548, Raghunath, he couldn't be with the Lord in Puri anymore, so he left for Vrindavan. He got actually this instruction. Lord Chaitanya said, go to Vrindavan. And then he became under the shelter of Rupa and Raghunath Das Goswami, and he had this exemplary life of great renunciation. We cannot imagine it. We cannot imagine it, how it's possible to even stay alive in the way he was living. He was sleeping 90 minutes. He was eating a little leaf cup of buttermilk every other day, and sometimes nothing. And it's not that he was like, oh no, he was so absorbed, he was like sustained. You have these people they called breatharians or something. Have you heard of this? Yes or no? You know it, huh? I mean, I know someone who had his father, he lived like that for many years. I don't know how it works, but apparently you can live by air. So, and those are not even devotees. So what to speak if you are sustained by spiritual energy and Shakti. He was living really on a high level. I want to read what he was doing as a sadhana. Because we may think, oh well, you know, when I'm advanced, I don't have to do rules and regulations. I can just be in bhav and remember the gopis' pastimes, you know. There's people thinking like that. Well, he was definitely thinking of the gopis and all the pastimes, but he was also doing a lot of sadhana. Here, Sri Raghunath Das Goswami, daily, his daily bhajan included chanting 64 rounds, japa. That's 100,000 or 1 million holy names. Doing manasa seva, that's like in the mind, serving in the mind, in his spiritual body, worshipping the Govardhan Shila that he got from Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He gave him a Shila. Bathing 3 times a day in Radhakund, offering 1,000 obeisances to Krishna, offering 2,000 obeisances to Vaishnavas. Can you imagine? Anybody who he saw, he would offer obeisances to. That's a lot of squatting and, you know. It's a great workout, actually, to offer obeisances. Yes. And he would also embrace 2,000 devotees. You know, of course, not women, but, you know. He was very active. He was using his body, his mind, his worshipping Shila. He was very active, ecstatically engaged in service. So he was not idle, and he did more. But you get the point. They were not thinking, oh, we are advanced devotees. No, they were fully absorbed, like they are in the spiritual world. Service all the time. Avyakta kalatvam. It's one of the, I call it characteristics of a pure devotee. What do you know what it means? Avyakta kalatvam. Yeah, but no. It is, as far as I heard, it means he doesn't waste any time. Kala is time. So there's no time waste. There's full absorption and devotional service. Yes. So all this just to say that it is possible. These personalities, they are realized, self-realized. They're not sitting like a pretzel. They are actually doing things. And they're engaged in the service. And that is how there is hope for us. Because if Srila Prabhupada would tell us, okay, you just sit and you just chant 100,000 or 1,000,000 names a day, who could have done it? I'm happy if I sit down 1 round when I chant. You know, I usually walk. So we're too restless. But it doesn't matter. We can use these senses. We can use them actively. But in the service of Krishna, the proprietor of the senses. Yeah, Srila Raghunath Bhatta Goswami, the third person we're honoring today by speaking of him. He was famous for his one of his names, his titles was the Kirtan Acharya. Yes, he was apparently very good in Kirtan and Bhajan. And what did he specialize in? Every day he would get together with the Goswamis and he would chant Srimad Bhagavatam shlokas, verses, in 4 different meters. So one shloka, same shloka, he would chant it in 4 different melodies. And the Goswamis would sit together for hours, every day, at least 4 hours, 4 to 6 hours. They would come together in the morning, probably, and sit down in the courtyard and relish Srimad Bhagavatam. So what can we learn from that? Well, that even if you're very advanced and very learned, still we need the association of devotees. They were relishing each other's association also. They came together. They made time, even though maybe they had very lots of people coming to them or responsibilities, and Lord Chaitanya had asked them, I think 3 things. What did he instruct them to do? Who knows? The 6 Goswamis. Hopefully we get it. Yes, Prana? Yeah, to excavate the forgotten holy places of Sri Krishna and Radharani in Vrindavan area. Yes, so they had to know, or like by meditation, see, okay, this is where this happened, this is where that happened, and yeah, they had to propagate, again, make it famous, so people could go there and get purified. Yeah, thank you. What's the second thing? Yes, thank you, Triveni Mataji. Yes, to establish temples and deities of Krishna, Radha Krishna, so people could come there and worship them and become purified and absorbed. And one more thing, Haridas Prabhu. Thank you. Yes, to write the conclusions. Literature where people could understand the essence. Because if we say the Vedas, the Vedic literatures, it's hundreds of books. It's about everything. It's about astrology, cosmology, weapon science, Kama Sutra, I mean, so many things. It's all in the Vedas, but it's not transcendental. And none of us, even all of us together, we could not understand the essence of the Vedas by ourselves. For that we need the Acharyas. So they extracted the essence of the scriptures, and those were their 3 tasks. That absorbed them a lot, but still they took the time to come together to sit and recite Srimad Bhagavatam. Yeah. So, yeah, I think this, if you hear all this, is there something that you'd like to remember of one of them or all of them? Which, because we are about to enter the Kartik month. Kartik is starting, I think it's Tuesday, right? Starting. The Kartik month is the month of Damodar, Krishna as a young child, being bound with Udara, his belly, or is it the other way? Damodar, what is belly and what is bound? I don't know. Udara is belly, so Damo is bound by ropes. So somehow or other, Yashoda Nandana, Krishna, the son of Yashoda, allowed himself to be bound by the ropes of Mother Yashoda because he was naughty. He was doing so much mischief, she just had to stop it by tying him up to a tree, to a grinding mortar, where what they used to grind, what it, spices or butter? Huh? Millets. He knows the details of the village life. Okay, to grind metals, to grind grains, so millets. So she somehow or other, even though he's the supreme personality of Godhead, Ishvara Parama Krishna, like the yogis, they can't even see him, what to speak of ever catching him. That's not possible. But Bhaktyamam Abhijanati. By bhakti, Krishna says, I can be I can be, what's the translation? Bhakti mama vijanati yavanyas chasmitat fata. I know the verse, but what's the translation? Somebody knows? And the point is, by bhakti, he can be conquered. Only by bhakti. So, because Mother Yashoda has so much love for him, he allowed himself to be bound like a naughty boy. Yeah, and then he went ahead, because he had a mission. Narada Muni had cursed these two sons of demigods, Nala Kuvera and Manigriva, many thousands years before. Because why? They were misbehaving. Now, don't we see that in our in our society? People get into positions of power, they become proud, and they misuse that power. They start misbehaving and exploiting people. It's still happening. Maybe they're not demigods, but they come temporarily, politically, or by their birth as kings. They come in a high position. They misuse it because they're not pure in their consciousness. So they use it for their own betterment. And then so much suffering incurs. So Narada Muni, he wouldn't let it happen that these sons that should be great examples misbehaved and just, were with women and drunk and naked in the river. So Narada Muni came by, and the women that they were playing with is looking, oh my god, the sage, So at least they had some shame, some sense. But this man was so drunk, they couldn't care, They just didn't even know he was coming. And then Narada Muni said, okay, that's enough. And he cursed them to become trees. Why trees? Arjuna, Namalarjuna trees. Yeah, why trees? Yeah, these girls know everything. What about this side of the room? Nobody's saying nothing. Yeah, you're right though, because the trees are naked. So it's like a classic punishment for those who are too much into sex, illicit sex especially, that nature can put us in a tree body if we are so enjoying so much to be naked. Sometimes you see trees, they look just like naked women. Have you noticed? Maybe not, hopefully not. I notice them sometimes. I think, my God, I got a screensaver the other day. I thought it's just like a naked woman standing like this. I a little bit prayed for her. Anyway, Hare Krishna. So that was the punishment. They became trees. But this is so nice of Krishna. He has this system because Narada Muni cannot do that on his own strength. Everyone who has any power, it comes from the supreme powerful, Lord Krishna. So why he did that? I already explained it. But then what? Then forever trees? No. Narada Muni also blessed them. Then, after so many thousand years, these trees, they are in the courtyard where Nanda Maharaj will appear, and Krishna will be, and Krishna will liberate you. So this is what happened, and this was the moment. Mother Yashoda tied him up, and Krishna knows, okay, she left, she went and cooked her things, and he started pulling, and he pulled, he started crawling, and then he got himself stuck between these two trees, and pulled, and this little kid, less than a year old probably, he pulled down these huge trees. For thousands of years they had been growing there. And as the trees fell down, not on the baby, thank God, of course not, then these two effulgent personalities emerged and immediately started offering prayers to Krishna, baby Krishna. So, and then we remember this pastime in Kartik. We will offer the lamps. We can. You don't have to, but you can. You can every day in your house, in your home, or with us, offer a little lamp to Krishna and to Mother Yashoda, because without her, no Damodar Lila. Yeah, so she's also worshipable. And it is said in the scriptures that Krishna is very merciful. He's willing to accept this tiny lamp, even though he is the source of all light and enlightenment. But he'll accept our lamp because if we do it with love. So that is the whole point of the Bhakti Yoga process. We can do many things that we're already doing. As a materialist, we did them. We can all still do them. But it's about the consciousness. It's about the intention of the heart. That's what makes Bhakti Yoga very practical. Srila Prabhupada, I was hearing a little clip yesterday. We know that Krishna says, the Bhagavad Gita 1866, Sarva Dharmam Parijjaja Mam Ekam Sharanam Vraja. Give up all forms of religion and just surrender to me. I will protect you from the results of your sinful activities. Masuchaha. What does that mean? Muktidatri? What does it mean? Masuchaha? Do not worry. Yes, don't be afraid, don't worry. Well, isn't that good news? That's good. You know, if Krishna said, don't worry, I'll protect you, I got your back. Just, surrender to me. So this is the invitation. After all the Ratha Yatras and the outside festivals, the sunshine, the exuberance outside in our calendar. Now, with the autumn coming and the wind, the weather changing, also the mood in the calendar is changing. Kartik is coming. We're all invited to come up close and personal with Krishna. We can come close to him. He's allowing it. He's inviting us. We may not be Mother Yashoda or Nanda. We don't have to be. We're not on their level. But we are his children. Mame Vamsa. We are the children of Krishna. So he's inviting us, come and look at my life, my world. It's very attractive. Krishna, the very word, it means the all attractive one. So we don't have to stress ourselves out about all our unpaid bills and all the troubles in the world, and it's never ending. Prabhupada he wrote to one devotee, do not be so much concerned about what's going on in the material world, because this is not literally, this is his point. It is meant for this, this age of quarrel. There will be quarrels, yes, but you will live like 50 years, 60 years. So focus on the development of your Krishna consciousness. Now, of course, this can be highly critiqued, and it is critiqued by many people. Stevie Wonder? Yeah? He's still alive somehow. Yeah, a wonderful musician. He wrote this song called Pastime Paradise. It just popped in my mind just today, that he... Pastime Paradise. Yes? You know more? In the Pastime Paradise. This is exactly, thank you. You're the perfect person to sing that. This is exactly what devotees are trying to do. We're trying to live in remembering the pastimes of Krishna. A pastime paradise, because whoever lives with Krishna, who's Krishna conscious, whether now, here, or then, 5,000 years ago, is a paradise. No, Masuchaha, there's no fear, there's no worry. Everything is just, wonderful, because Krishna is wonderful. And that is the up level of life, what we're all looking for. But there is critique, because people are, overwhelmed and looking at the politics, and we should do something, and and it's true also. It's not that this is right and this is wrong. But even a creative genius as Stevie Wonder, he critiqued it, living in a pastime paradise. What use is it for the problems of today? Segregation. He mentioned all these problems. I wanted us to listen to it. Can you look it up, Prabhu? I can send it because I want to let you hear the ending, and that will be the ending of my class. It's a very surprising ending. I'll send it to you, and you can put it up. Or can you put it up, Geeky? I'm calling him Geeky because you call yourself Geeky Vivek. Yeah. Now I call you Geeky. Sorry, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. You need a spiritual name, Prabhu. Geeky Vivek. Hare Krishna. Let's see where it is. I have it. And it is so interesting. And Krishna made it pop in my brain because I didn't think about it. Can I send it to you, Prabhu? Yeah? Just to see the wonders of technology. It's such a beautiful song, by the way. Okay. So can you start it? There might be some commercial, unfortunately, which we have to skip. If you can show it. Just a little bit in the beginning, and then again move it to 2:46. That can be the end. Haribol, don't spill the beans. Haribol, can you get it, Prabhu? So I'm just saying that even if we do this, we try to do this, people will be critical. My own son, he will turn 30 soon. He would tell me, now he's not living with me, but he would tell me, you're wasting your time. I was trying to finish my rounds, till late in the night, worshipping deities, as frazzled as I am. I was trying because we have to practice. Sadhana is a practice. It is not a perfection. It is just like when you go to the gym, you're not immediately a hunk. No, you feel like a floppy flop, but yet there you go, trying to build the strength, right? That is the practice. So if we understand who Krishna is, what Krishna consciousness is about, that this is the best thing that we could strive for, then we go about, developing our Krishna consciousness. It is a messy stuff. It's not easy, but that doesn't mean that it's useless. So my son said, why are you doing this? You're wasting your time. And I was like, it's so painful. This is my son, my only child. I want him to be a devotee. But he's telling me, you're wasting your time. Just like Stevie Wonder was telling us. Can you play it, Prabhu? Very melodiously, though. Do we have some minutes, Mataji? Just a few. Yeah? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Shishigornita. Just very few. Now, someone is starting to grump here. But he's not putting it. I don't know. Okay, forgive me for the commercials. I didn't pay to not have commercials. Hare Krishna. Yes, it's with lyrics. And I'm showing this so to fortify us. Yes, there will be criticism, even from our own family, but that should not discourage us to pursue it, because there's nothing higher than to, recover your eternal identity as a soul. Hare Krishna. Yes, go ahead. Is it working? Okay. He's, by the way, physically blind, huh? That's why he wears the glasses for the younger ones. Maybe you don't know him. But he's a genius. It's another Shakti he got from Krishna. Brilliant song. You see the power of music? Immediately there's a groove, right? That's why Kirtan is so good. We get everything. Talking about the Hare Krishnas. Yes. Wasting. No, not wasting. Ignorance, no. Jayo Jaya Gora Chande Arotiko Shobha. Jaya Jaya Gora Chande Arutiko Shoma. Janavita Tavani Jagamano Loba. Olanga Dakine Nitai Chan Bamegadadhara Dakine Nikate Advaita Srini Vasachatra Dara Vasiya Chegora Chan Ratna Singhasani Aroti Korena Brahma Adide Vagane Nararia Nikori Chamaradulaya Sanjaya Mukunda Vasubodh Adi Gaya Tanka Baje Ganta Baje Baje Karatala Maduram Nedanga Baje Paramara Sala Shanka Baje Ganta Baje Madhur 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 Baje Shanka Baje Ganta Baje Madhur 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 Baje Shanga Baje Ganta Baje Madhu 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 Bhaje Madhu 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 Bhaje Harimo Madhu 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 Bhaje Nitai Gaura Harimo 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 Nitai Gaura Harimo Harimo Nityananda Gaur Harimo 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 Gaur Harimo Baho Kote Chanda Jine Vadana Ujvala Gala Deshe Vannamala Kore Jalamala Golanga Shiva Shukanarada Premigada Gada Shiva Baka Devi Noda Deke Gorara Sampada Jai Bhakti Vinod Kiva Jaya Jaya Gaura Chande Rati Kasoma Jai Gaura Chandra Janavi Tatavane Jagamannoloba Jayo Gauranitai 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 Jai 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 Nita Haribol 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 Gaya Haribol 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 Jai Jai Prabhupada Srila Prabhupada Jai Prabhupada Jai Prabhupada oh. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamini Namine Haribo Jai Prabhupada Thank you Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Oh. Namaste Sarasvati Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pachachani Chatarine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nivishesha Shunyabari Pachachani Chatani Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nivishesha Shunyabari Pachachani Chatarine Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nivishesha Shunyabari Pachachani Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasudeva Gaur Bhaktavinda Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Dada Devasadi Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Guru Bhaktavinda Bolo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Vivasadi Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Rama Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare No No Hare Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Vivo! Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Bol. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Bol. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Vivo. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Bol. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Bolo. Hare Hare. Nitya 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 Gaurango. Jaya Nitya 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 Gaurango. Nitya Gauranga Jaya Gauravani. Kali Yuga Pavana Gaurahari. Jaya Sachinandana Gaurahari. Jaya Sachinandana Gaurahari. Gaura Gaura Gauravare. Hey! Gaura 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 Gauravare. Hare Bol. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Bol. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Rama, Hare Hare. Bolo bolo bolo. Hare Krishna, hey hey. Oh, Hare Rama, oh. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Rama, Hare Hare. Bolo bolo. Krishna, Rama Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Alama. Oh, Gopinath, Hare Krishna, hey. Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Haribo, ha, chant me happy, la 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 la, whoa, Jai Gauranga. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Govinda, hey, Hare Krishna, Haribo, Haribo, Rama Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Rama, Hare Hare. Haribo, Gauranga. A little bit faster. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Rama, Hare Hare. Panchatattva ki jai. Whoa. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hey, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Gauranga, Hare Krishna. Hey, Gopinath, Radha Shama Sundar, Krishna Balaram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Rama, Hare. Yuga Dharma, Haribo. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Everyone, la 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 la. Hey, Gauranga, Vivo. Nitai Gaur, Haribo, 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 Nitai Gaur, Haribo. Hey, Gaurachanda, hey, Nityananda Gaur, Haribo, Haribo, oh, Haribo, Haribo, bolo, bolo, bolo. Praise bolo. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jai Srila Prabhupada. Jai Jai Patita Pavan. Jaya Jaya from Gurudev, Gurudeva, Gurudev, Jai Jai Gurudev. Ribo. Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Jaya Prabhupada, Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hey, Jai Jai Prabhupada. Nitai Gaura Premanande Haribo. Jai Om Vishnupada Paramahamsa Parivrajaka Acharya Stotar Sata Shri Srimad Abhay Charanara Vinda Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada Ki. ISKCON BBT Founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada Ki. Jai Nityalila Pravishta Om Vishnupada Paramahamsa Parivrajaka Acharya's Divine Loving Grace Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Prabhupada Ki. Ananta Koti Vaishnav Vrinda Ki. Nam Acharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki. Srila Raghunath Das Goswami Maharaj Ki. Srila Raghunath Bhatta Goswami Maharaj Ki. Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Ki. Ananta Koti Vaishnav Vrinda Ki. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopa Gopinath Shama Kunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan Ki. Braja Bhumi Shri Vrindavan Dham Ki. Sri Navadvip Mayapur Dham Ki. Ganga Maya Muna Devi Ki. Srimati Tulasi Devi Bhakti Devi Ki. Sri Harinama Sankirtan Ki. Transcendental Book Distribution Ki. Transcendental Food for Life Program Ki. Transcendental Sunday Love Feast Ki. Go Premanande. Oh, glories to the assembled devotees. Oh, glories to the assembled devotees. Oh, glories to the assembled devotees. Oh, glories to Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga.
Shri Narasimha Jai Jai Narasimha Prahalada Desha Jaya Padma Mukha Padma Vringa Namaste Narasimhaya Namaste Narasimhaya Prahalada Daine Prahalada Daine Hiranya Kashipu Makshaha Hiranya Kashipu Vakshaha Shilatanka Nakalaye Shilatanka Nakalaye Ito Nasimha Parato Nasimha ईतो नरसिंह परतो नरसिंह यातो यातो यामिता तो नरसिंह यातो यातो यामिता तो नरसिंह बाहे नरसिंह हृदय नरसिंह बाहे नरसिंह हृदय नरसिंह नरसिंहमदिं शरणं प्रपदे नरसिंहमदिं शरणं प्रपदे तव करकमलवरेणकाम् अद्भुतशृङ्गां दलिता हिरण्यकशिपो तनुभृङ्गां केशवधृता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे बोलो तव कर कमल वरेणकम् दलिता हिरण्यकशिपो केशवधृता नरहरिरूपा बोलो जय जगदीश हरे तव कर कमल वरेणकामद्भुत शृङ्गां तालिता हिरण्यकशिपो तनुभृङ्गां केशवधृता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे कमलवरेणकामद्भुत शृङ्गां दलिता हिरण्यकशिपो तनुभृङ्गां केशवधृता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरहरि जय नरहरि जय प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा प्रभुपदा श्री नरसिंहदेव भगवान की प्रहलाद महाराज की जय जगत गुरु शिला प्रभुपाद की नित्य गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल।
Hare Krishna. Thank you all for coming to the Sunday Love Feast. First of all, we want to thank Her Grace Rati Manjari Mataji for giving the nice lecture today on special devotees of Six Goswamis and upcoming Kartik. Then I want to thank Brajarani Mataji, who decorated, who dressed the deities so nicely today on the altar. Hariba. And Nartaki Radha Mataji, who's doing the flower decorations of the. Then Shanti Priya Prabhu, who just sang, he just ran in the back. He cooks the prasadam for today. Really a nice feast. So he just came from Suriname, and yeah, he just ran in the back. Anyways, big haribol to him. He was assisted by Jayashri and Plavanita Mataji. Haribol. And Alice Mataji. I didn't see. Please come inside a little bit. Then today's Sunday feast is sponsored by Artyom Lichev. So a big haribol to him. Haribol, haribol. We give the opportunity to sponsor the whole feast and actually the event, and that can through the website, or you can make a donation on a special occasion, birth or passing of someone, or just random to sponsor, because we can really need the help. Everything is based on donations, what we're doing. Let's see, Vivek Prabhuji. So this coming Tuesday, we will be celebrating Sharak Purnima. So this is the poster. Sharak Purnima is when Sri Krishna revealed the Rasa Lila. So we will be celebrating this, and this is also the day that Kartik is starting, the month of Lord Damodar Krishna, as Mataji explained. And then we will sing Damodarashtakam and every day for a whole month. Then, yeah, so everybody's welcome. It's in a weekday, on this Tuesday in the evening, 6 o'clock. There will be kirtan, Srimad Bhagavatam, and singing, and there will be prasadam. So please feel free to come this coming Tuesday. Special day. Then, as I mentioned, Kartik month is starting. We will have a special program like we did like last year also. This is from 7 October to 5 November. We will be coming at devotees their houses, so everybody can get the opportunity to have the devotees come over. You can sign up with, if you scroll down, Vivek Prabhuji, can you scroll down a bit? With Anchal Mataji and Puja Mataji, they have a list, a schedule, and everybody can sign up, and then devotees will come to the house and sing together, have a small laddu, and then we go to the next one. So there were like over hundreds of houses we visited last year, and yeah, it's a nice opportunity to have it. Yes. They are not here at the moment, but so I would make a picture, or yeah. So you can also sign up to the WhatsApp group of ISKCON Amsterdam, and we will share always this kind of information. So you can, there's a QR code by the desk, and then yeah, you can contact them and send a WhatsApp message and sign up. So then for next week, so Wednesday, so Tuesday we have Sharak Purnima. The day after, His Holiness Bhakti Marga Swami will visit the Netherlands. He is called the Walking Monk. Wednesday he will arrive at Schiphol, and then we can welcome him. Then he will having his famous walk through the country, and he will walk from one side to the other side of the Netherlands in a period of 8 days, and he will start at Zandvoort and end in Babbery. And then every day there will be a different place. Here's the QR code to join the WhatsApp group. There will be this specific regarding this walk, and you can get the information, which location, and you can walk. I think it's like 20 kilometers per day, and it's just walking together, doing japa and singing kirtan together, and devotees can just join if they want. Sign up here, the QR code, and also at the desk. He will be having places also. This will also be shared there. He will give classes in the evenings and visit some locations. And next week, Sunday feast, he will giving the class here in the temple. Bhakti Marga Maharaj. So, yes, so that is Bhakti Marga Swami Maharaj from Canada, Toronto. So the week after, we will have another sannyasi visiting. It's really special to have the mercy of this devotees. Is a senior disciple of Srila Prabhupada, His Holiness Jayadvaita Swami Maharaj. So the week after, he will be giving a class here also at the temple. So 2 weeks in a row, we have some special devotees coming, and you are all welcome to attend also and have the association of these special devotees. So, are there some newcomers? I see some newcomers that come for the first time that can get a small gift from the temple. So please raise your hand, and then maybe Mataji, you want to give? If you are for the first time, keep your hand raised, and maybe you can give your name. Your name is? Jai. Mataji there. Keep your hands raised so you know. Rati Manjari there, behind you. Haribo. Keep your hands raised. Haribo. Jai. Gaurachandra. Yeah, those two. Yeah, they are for the first time also. Haribo. Haribo. Whole group from Brazil. Okay. You also for the first time? There? So he also. Yeah. Abhishek. Haribo. Oh, wow. Jai. Yeah, anytime. Nice. Welcome. I think that was it. A whole group of new devotees. Hope to see you more often, or next week, and as you have seen. So we're going to serve prasadam now. For those who are leaving, can take a takeaway box, but it's nice to take prasadam together. So we make 2 rows here, Prabhuji's here, Mataji's on this side. And maybe somebody that can help with serving can move. Sri Sri Karantaya Gaura Chandra ki. So those who want to help serving can help in the back with Gionata. I think